Hey, what's up, Fambo? Hadn't talked to y'all in a while. I hadn't made a video in a while, and honestly, a bunch of people has been asking, like, why hadn't you made a video? Why hadn't you made a video? Man, I go through this thing, and I guess it's just kind of like writer's block, where my creativity and my motivation to create and write and things like that, it just stops. And I don't know what it is. I guess I just get worn out. I've been doing a lot at work. I've been, working late days, working a lot of jobs, doing a lot of different jobs, having to think about a lot. So I think that's had a lot to do with it. So I just wanted to really tell y'all real quick what's going on. Other than work and other than family, which is going good, except for me and Crystal just got in a little spat, but I think it's over with now. Is it over? Yeah, it's over. So, this is real life. But anyway, the fatherhood class that I'm teaching on Wednesday, it's been going so good. If you're not a part of it, when I first started this thing, I know I said that if you missed 2, I didn't want you to come. But the classes, they've become so in-depth and so different that I do want you to come. Like, I don't care if you come to one, just come. I feel like this is very necessary in our community. I have many, many, many friends that don't have their kids. They literally do not see their kids. They don't have a relationship with them. And I want to change that. We want to change that as a group of men. The fatherhood class, we want to help you change that. Week 1, just a review, we went through and really spoke on praying out loud and how important it is for the man to set the atmosphere of the home and to set the atmosphere of the relationship by the words we speak. And man, even science, I don't care what you believe in, even science will tell you that if you speak something enough, it will get spoken into existence in your own mind and in your own body. So that is the soul and the physical are affected by the words that we speak out of our mouth. So basically praying out loud over your wife, man, praying out loud over your kids, it's mandatory. As a man, as a king, as a priest of your home, it is mandatory that we do this. If we're not doing this, you will not see the fruit that you want to see in that marriage and in that relationship with the kids. Week 2, we talked about creating bonds with our kids. We talked about, building a connection with our kids. What is it our kids, need from us? Meeting the needs of our kids. What does it mean to meet the needs of our kids? What does the Bible say? It says that we need to provide for our kids, right? It says we need to protect our kids, right? But what does that mean? That don't mean going around bullying people that look crazy at our kids. It means protecting them spiritually, mainly. Because who knows that we don't battle against flesh and blood, but against wicked principalities of the heavens, of the spiritual realm around us. So we have to keep them protected and prayed over. So again, it goes back to praying out loud over our kids and promoting our kids. I learned that. Casey and I were listening to a sermon, and T.D. Jakes said, hey, man, we got to promote our kids. I don't care if it's in Fortnite. You walk in there and you say, hey, man, you're doing good on this season. You're doing good. I don't care if it's skateboarding. Go out there and tell them, man, you're doing fire at skateboarding. Whatever it is, we promote our kids. How many men did not have that promotion of a father? All right, let's promote our kids. Week 3, we talked about biblical discipline. What does it mean to discipline a child? When are you supposed to discipline a child, and how are you supposed to discipline a child? What about a stepchild? Biblically now, not what the culture tells you, not what 2020 tells you, because they're going to tell you something totally opposite. But I'm talking about real discipline, not just beating a kid. I'm talking about really explaining the reasons. And, kids deserve reasons. Even if they're 1 and 2 years old and you think that their mind's not smart enough to handle it, they need a reason. You can teach that kid. In fact, that is the purpose of the father, to teach wisdom to the child. If you do it at 2, then at 5, they can receive it better. Week 4, we step into this Wednesday, and it's going to be all about love languages. Because who knows, everybody and anybody on this earth has a love language. Even a baby is born with a love language. So I'm going to teach on what the different love languages are, how many there are, and we're going to figure out what ours are and what our wives are and what our children are, and so that we can better be husbands and fathers. That's what this thing's about. Week 5, it gets even deeper spiritually. We go into some inner healing, digging back up the past of our childhood, the past of what it looked like when we were raised by our father or not, and just starting a clean slate so that we may be the dads that we are supposed to be. Look, we're not identified as deadbeat dads. I don't care what it looks like in the physical. We're going to change that in the spiritual and in the physical. So, man, I want y'all to join me even this Wednesday. It starts at 7 o'clock. It's at my church at Dareth, and I really want y'all there. I love y'all. I'm headed there right now if you want to come. 10 o'clock on Sundays, 7 o'clock on Wednesdays. But yeah, come to my class, dads. We also got a daddy-daughter tea. We're doing a tea party for daddies and little girls. There's going to be waitresses and waiters there serving in actual teapots with actual little tea saucers and teacups for the daddies and the little girls. Different types of flavors of teas, different little desserts on little saucers, playing little girl music in the background. We're going to have a backdrop with a professional photographer taking our pictures. It's going to be so good. It's just an hour. February 15th from 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock. Just like to stop in with your daughter, have some quick tea. Man, look, I don't care if she's 30 years old, bring her. This is something that they will never forget, okay? They'll never forget it. I don't care if she's 5 years old or 40 years old. We invite you to come to do that and build connection, rebuild connection, build relationship with your child. That's what all this is about. I bless y'all, and I love y'all.